your local NYC guide, and every year I put out a list of the best things to do in New York City. So, welcome to our official 2022 travel guide. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I put out new videos every single week on the best things to do here. Join one of my New York City tours or get my free 3-day guide via the link below. Now, there is so much to do here, so where should we start? Well, it's where to stay. Let's go check it out. There are so many options for where to stay in New York City. It can be really overwhelming, but I've recently discovered something called Sonder. Now, these are long and short-term rentals. You can rent up to a 3-bedroom, fully furnished apartment with a kitchen and everything, and it's actually cheaper than staying in a hotel, yet more reliable than an Airbnb. Plus, you avoid the hotel taxes and fees since this is technically not a hotel, and most Sonder properties have rooftops, pools, gyms, and game rooms. Plus, they are beautifully decorated, so it's a great option. They have several locations around the city. Check their website out for all of them. This next experience is so incredible. It's called the Escape Game. They have a 5-star rating with over 2,400 Google reviews. How impressive is that? You start by picking your theme from like a 1950s prison to deep space or even a classic art heist. Then team up to follow clues, solve puzzles, and complete your mission in under 60 minutes. The games are a unique hands-on experience designed for families, friends, couples, corporate events, or really anyone else looking for an elevated, unplugged adventure. So let's go inside and check it out. Ready?
Yeah.
We did their gold rush room. For this escape game, you need to find hidden gold in an elaborate 3-part room with tons of fun surprises. Oh, so smart.
We did it.
Oh my God, we're geniuses.
I feel so smart. Whoa. Oh, we made it. All right, okay.
Oh my God, this is so cool. We worked together on solving puzzles, riddles, and even Bella helped out.
Ah, what is it? Where's Bella? Oh my gosh!
And since we're all adults, we totally didn't argue.
Oh, the shapes. Yes, oh, these are shapes.
Dude, I just said that.
No, I just said that.
No, I said that. What? No one listens to me.
Right,
you
the
see
first
this?
number.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe just a little joking around happened. My favorite part was a surprise slide that opened up.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my God, there's like scary sounds in here. Bye, Bella, Bella, yeah! Woo, Bella.
Whoa.
Eventually, we made it through with only a few seconds to spare.
I'm gonna explode it.
Yes! Yes!
Yay, Bella!
Oh my God, she did it!
I'm so happy we escaped. 2 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock.
I was not expecting this level of like artistry. It's like a movie set.
There you go. Congratulations, you escaped. I love New York City so much that I started a tourism company here. We offer a variety of tours around the city, from history tours to sightseeing, shopping, but my favorite has to be our food tour. It is award-winning, and we bring you to 5 of the best eateries in the city. Now, later this year, we're also going to be launching some multi-day tours. A lot more details are coming on that, so if you want to know about it, click on the link below. But if you're coming to New York, let my team plan your vacation for you. With this, we will pair you with a New York City expert who will walk you through your ideal trip and even plan and book it completely for you. For more info on all of that fun stuff, click on the link below. We really hope to see you in New York. Another amazing activity you can do here is go to QC Spa. This just opened. I'm going to show you what it's like inside. As soon as the Governor's Island ferry docked, we were greeted by one of the spa employees who guided us to the spa. And let me tell you what, the moment we stepped foot in that spa, we were transported to an oasis of relaxation and wellness. So we're starting off our experience and getting a fabulous massage. I have my little robe on. It's going to be very exciting. How excited are you? Excited? Very excited. Now here you can pamper yourself with a tailored massage, or you can wander freely through over 20 wellness spa experiences. Do you hear that? Birds! You'll find multiple saunas, steam rooms, relaxation areas, outdoor gardens, and even water therapies, all designed to relax the body and the soul. So they have this amazing pool that overlooks the New York City skyline right here, and this pool is heated. So even if you're here during the cold weather, you can still enjoy a cozy, warm pool while looking at this epic view. And imagine this during sunset, doesn't get better than that. It is an amazing experience, and I seriously cannot wait to return. There's no better way to see the city than by water. Now there are 3 experiences I recommend for this one. The first one is the hot tub boat. It's freaking amazing. This is the perfect experience for like a party environment, like a bachelorette. You could probably do an engagement here. This is awesome, and the view of New York, I don't think it gets better than that, right? It's the coolest thing. It's great for the summer. Now the price for this does start at $449 a person. It is definitely more pricey, but the more people you get, the cheaper it gets because you have to rent the entire hot tub. You're not sharing it with strangers. The next thing that is absolutely worth doing is a bateau dinner cruise. They do 3-hour dinner cruises along the Hudson and the East River. Plus you're gonna see the Statue of Liberty. You're gonna go under the Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge. It is the ultimate boat dinner cruise here in New York. This one starts at $140 a person, so it's definitely, you know, also a pricier option. You're on a boat, you guys, you know, you're living the life of the boat life. And finally, my favorite is classic Harborline cruises. I've talked about them so many times, but I can't mention being on a boat without mentioning classic Harborline. These are 1920s inspired yachts. There's tons of different options here, and you get to see these iconic views. Now the tickets for this really vary in price, but you can get it for as low as around $50 a ticket. The links to book any of these experiences that I just mentioned are below. New York City has 68 Michelin-starred restaurants. Let that sink in for a moment. 68, 5 of which have 3 Michelin stars. So the dining scene is an experience in itself here. Now I have an entire video to the best dining in New York City, so I do recommend that you watch that. Right now we are at Asteria 57, and they are a fish and vegetarian restaurant with some absolutely incredible dishes. It's a very romantic atmosphere, so this is definitely a date spot. What I got here is the frita misto. This has calamari fish and shrimp. Look at this octopus. Yum! Oh my god. So flavorful, so delicious. We also got the roasted cauliflower here. This has a really nice roasted flavor. It's a little spicy. Their ricotta toast. This is an off the menu order. It sounded like a secret order. How fun is that? So freaking good. Why don't they put this on the menu? Just because New York City is really expensive doesn't mean that you have to break the bank to stay here. In fact, there are tons of free and fabulous activities to do here that cost absolutely nothing. Make sure you check out my full guide to free New York City before visiting. Now, here are a few of my favorites. Now, I know everyone thinks of Central Park when they're visiting New York, but let me say something a little bit scandalous. That is not my favorite park. This park, Brooklyn Bridge Park, is one of my favorites. I mean, hello, look at this view. Does Central Park have a view like this? No, they do not. And what else does Central Park not have compared to Brooklyn Bridge Park? Well, it is the amount of activities that you can do here. This field I'm on right here, they do free movies in the summer. You can watch iconic movies with this gorgeous backdrop. They also have fishing, free kayaking, tons of different sports. They have art, they have a beach, they have a ferry that goes to Governor's Island. So check out Brooklyn Bridge Park when you're visiting. You can learn all the fun things to do at brooklynbridgepark.org. Enjoy! You can go to free museums and attractions. As you can see, there's a lot of them here. In fact, there's about 50 free museums and attractions that you can go to. Can be pretty overwhelming, so let me help you out a bit. The Bronx Zoo. This one is pay what you wish, and it is great for kids. It's one of the largest zoos in the US by area and has more animals than you can count. The Brooklyn Museum. This is free the first Saturday of every month from 5 to 11 p.m. It's an art museum that holds a collection of 500,000 objects, and they always have cool exhibits. The American Museum of Natural History. This one's a classic. This one is always pay what you wish and is one of the most famous museums in the world. And it was also featured in the movie Night at the Museum. It's no secret that New York City is expensive. Cocktails are gonna be around $15 no matter where you go. So if you're gonna pay $15 for a cocktail, you might as well do it with a great view. And that's why I recommend going to a rooftop bar. This is one of my favorites. This is the Skylark, and you have epic views of the Empire State Building here. Now, if you come here, I recommend getting my favorite drink. This is the Borracho Amigo. It's made with mezcal. We got some spicy rim, we got some pineapple, some jalapeno, and I always pair it with this cheese board. In the summer, they have several layers of rooftops, and this is one of the only rooftop bars that you can see the New Year's Eve ball drops. You should definitely visit an observation deck when you're here, and now we have 5 of them in New York City, so it can be a little bit overwhelming to choose which one to visit. You don't need to visit all of them when you come here. There are 2 ones that I really recommend. A little warning, they're both extremely crowded, unfortunately, so if you don't want to deal with any crowds at all, I do recommend going to Top of the Rock during the day. It's not that crowded and the views are still beautiful. The Edge has the highest outdoor observation deck in the Western Hemisphere. Now tickets to this are $34. I'm on the top of the Edge right now. This is 1,100 feet up in the air, or 345 meters. You can see a 360 view of the entire city, all the way stretching 80 miles out. There's a glass floor here, so you can look down many floors below, see taxis below you. It's kind of like you're floating in the air. Wow, I feel like this is wrong. This is crazy. And if you are a risk taker, then definitely add on City Climb. This is where you can actually climb on the exterior of the building with harnesses. The other one that's worth visiting is Summit. What they're known for is being the 4th tallest skyscraper in New York City. They also are completely covered with mirrors on the interior. This is crazy. It's all the way at the ceiling too. Wow. And the view of the city, oh my God. You're right across from the Empire State Building here. They have a room filled with balls that float midair, which is pretty wild, and I don't really understand the science of it, but it's pretty cool. This is the glass box. If you're afraid of heights, I don't know, would you do it? Tell me, comment below, would you do this? And finally, a elevator that goes on the side that's a complete glass elevator that brings you 1,400 feet up to the top. It's wild. And those are the top things to do this year. Now, if you want to learn even more about New York City, check out one of my New York City tours. Or if you want your dream trip plan, we'd love to do that for you. Check out my vacation planning services. I'll see you next time. Bye.